Boom. Hope everybody out there is taking care of yourself in today's beautiful reality. Today, I'm going to start off today's video with a quote. And this was a quote that I had actually used in videos from 3 years ago. But in the light of our law of attraction videos here, this will be a law of attraction related video. This quote is, "Make a change or repeat the same, signed the universe." Okay. And I had talked about this exact topic about 3 years ago, but at that time I probably had less than 100 subscribers. So that brings me to say I'm grateful for all the new subscribers who have been coming along the journey with us here. But today's video, make a change or repeat the same, sign the universe. Okay. And this does go hand in hand with our topic about the other day of changing your comfort zone. Okay. Because, a lot of us, I think, can go through the motions of being very comfortable and remaining at specific frequencies based on the people around us or based on the circumstances we have. Okay. And, that's fine and dandy if that is what you wish to do with your reality. But the truth is that you have the ability to alter it. And a lot of people may say they have these big ideas, these big dreams of where they want to take themselves or what they want to do. Okay. But their reality and the people that are in it and the circumstances that present themselves, you're going to keep seeing the same things returning. Okay. It's like a cyclical pattern that happens here on this game. Okay. There is no way that you can expect to see the drastic changes or the improvements of your desired reality without some real change. Okay. And we've talked about this in relation to frequency. And I kind of wanted to spin this in a more practical level for those of you out there. We've talked about the importance of mind, body, and spirit and altering those three places to elevate yourself. Okay. So that video was from a week ago, I want to say. I can link that video in the description. Definitely better explains those things. But to just give you guys that quick disclaimer, look at your life in terms of mind, body, and spirit and realize that those three aspects of your life can drastically alter your frequency. Okay, if you are taking care of yourself in those three aspects. But really, the important part of today's video, okay, and the reality of change and the reality of making these changes to your frequency and to your life, you may experience some pushback, okay, from the people around you. And if you stayed until this point, this is the home run hitter of today's video, okay? You have to die in order to make a huge change. That old version of yourself has to die. And we've talked about the darkness, okay, in a lot of recent videos. And I actually believe that if you are operating from a place of deep intuitive awareness, that when these dark situations come, okay, and maybe patterns present themselves or circumstances in life show up that knock you down, okay, because it's going to happen, all right? No matter how hard your frequency moves in a specific direction, there's always going to be stuff that can alter your emotional state of being internally. Like, that's just a part of this game. It's going to happen, okay? There is no sunshine and rainbows perfect reality out there. And the truth is that these times can be very difficult, but they can catapult you into the light. And that old version of yourself may need some sort of dark catalyst thing to realize change. And it's funny how 3 years ago I was talking about this exact topic and how, I was making the changes in my life and my frequency was elevating and good things were happening. Okay. And eventually I reached a point where darkness hit me. Okay. And it got me down. It got me down to a very low place that I didn't want to be. But as I'm pulling myself out, I realized that this was beautiful soul medicine. Okay. And we've talked about this in videos, but the side of you that has to die, which is this mediocre version. Okay. I can get away with doing whatever I want. I have no discipline. I fit in with the crowd. I'm easily relatable to other people. I would never speak up with my true opinion about certain things, which I think a lot of those things we can all relate to, is that you don't want to be the person that shakes up the room. Okay. You want to be relatable. You want to be a chameleon. The people around you want you to be relatable too. Okay. They want you to be this good person. They want you. And that's the thing, is that the reason why earlier in this video I brought up the fact that you will receive pushback for making these changes in your life, because people will notice them. Okay. Subconsciously, these people in your life are not actively wanting you to fail, but they want to keep you at this mediocre place. Okay. This box that they've put you in. All right. And breaking free of those chains, okay, and maybe becoming the person that does have the opinion, maybe becoming the person that does have a high frequency, that won't sell themselves for just any person to be relatable to. Okay, I'm not telling you to be like super aggressive and I completely don't agree with that and getting angry about things. Okay, because really the emotional internal state is very important to keep at a neutral level as much as possible, but keeping that awareness of neutrality. Okay, instead of becoming heated in one direction or very passive in another. Okay, but all in all, you will receive pushback for making these changes in your life. And another side to this coin is, especially if you have been stuck in a pattern for a long time, people have put you in a box. They have identified you to be this specific person. If you are actually receiving pushback from individuals, as in they're testing you, as in they're poking you, let's say you have a dream, you have a reality that you are trying to achieve, okay, and you're trying to attract this into your life through frequency. Let's say you're very high energy. Let's just say you're on a semen retention streak of a considerable amount, okay? This is very relatable to me personally right now. The other day at work, okay, I was talking to a friend of mine at work, and I had told him that at some point I would love to full-time travel the world and just do YouTube, okay? And I'm sure those of you who tune into this video would love to see that reality come to a real thing, just as much as I would. Okay, but I was telling him about this, and in the midst of me telling him about this, and reality is I maybe didn't have to share this with him, and I've talked about sharing semen retention or esoteric knowledge with people and how they'll think you're crazy, okay? But I was telling him about this, and he brought it up to a group of people almost to sort of make fun of me, okay? Brought it up to another coworker and said it very loud so that other people could hear. And this is where these people may be trying to pull you down, okay? And they might not even consciously be aware of this, okay? But you have to watch out for these people in your life, okay? Because subconsciously, they want to stay at this level. They see someone who maybe has a goal in mind and wants to take it someplace, they will poke at you, okay? So I'm putting this on your radar because you need to be firm in where you are headed, okay? And when you are going on these high frequency streaks, when you are putting in the work, okay, doing the things you love, feeding your mind, body, and soul, and elevating your frequency, people are going to notice it before you even say a word. People are going to notice that change. They can feel it subconsciously that you are doing better. You are changing your life. You are making things happen for yourself. And if you're like me, and if you have a voice that wants to share things with people, otherwise I wouldn't be getting in front of this camera, just as I did at work the other day, you may experience people coming to you and poking the bear, okay? And prior to maybe, this was probably 3 years ago when I was first talking about make a change or repeat the same, signed the universe. If someone had done that to me at work and brought that I had this dream to go do whatever, and maybe tried to make fun of me, my whole face probably would have turned red. My whole being would have curled up and wanted to be quiet. But the change is within you, okay? And that's what I've realized now, is that being relatable and fitting in and conforming to this standard of what people have for you or what you should be doing in this matrix, whatever, that is beyond me now. That is gone now. That old version has died now. And you see my reaction. I wish you could have seen my reaction in real time, because my reaction was, yes, that's what I'm going to do. There was no side of embarrassment. There was no side of any, misguidance or non-direction within me, because for the longest time, I think you will go through the chameleon motions of trying to fit in and not shake up the group, okay? This is when real change happens, and that is when that old self dies, okay? And you see it here, like this took some time for me to become comfortable in my skin, to know that I could say those things around people without having that pullback or that, oh, I don't want other people to know that about me. I'm nervous, whatever, okay? Times have changed. That old version has died. And, I can tell you all you want to hear about law of attraction, manifestation, developing your reality into the way you want it. You have to go through these motions yourself. I can only give you so much, okay? And who knows the exact direction of when the tide turned for me. But what I can say is that incorporating this darkness as of recent has been a humongous boost. It has been a huge boost to look at my flaws, look at the patterns, look at how the universe might be trying to beat on me. All in all, to show me, though, that I need to pull myself out and make these changes. And so this was maybe a mad scientist type video for you guys, but I hope that this finds the right ears and that people can draw from this. But the real truth is that you have to go through the motions yourself, and no one's journey looks the same, okay? But all in all, that's all I've got to say. So appreciate all the love and support lately. Peace.